Okay, I'm in the process of making my 2 value scale sections so that I can make my value scales. So we're wanting them to be an inch and a half with a 1/2 inch in between and then another 1/2 inch. So I've lined up my ruler to where I can use this little section, which is about 1/4 of an inch. So I made a line, came down to 1.5 inches, went to 2 inches, and then 2.5 inches. Then I took my ruler and I slid down, and notice that I didn't do that correctly, so I erased and lined my ruler, the edge right up to it, so I can make a line with the first line on the ruler, take that to 1.5 inches, go to 2 inches, and then go to 2.5 inches. Okay, and I'm going to do that again. This is just to make sure that your lines are going to be straight. So we have the little line here, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and then 2.5, and then we're going to do it one more time. So we're going to do just as I said. And 2 and okay, so now I am going to take my ruler, line up the dots, hold on to the ruler, and I'm going to make a line. Okay. If your line is crooked, 2 things. 1, you didn't hold on to your ruler, or you didn't do the measurements correctly. That's the only reason. So that would be a U error. All right. So we know that this is going to be 12 inches. And we only really need 7. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we are just going to measure it, make sure I'm in the right one, by inch. And then this one we are going to make it a 1/2 inch, because we're going to be able to do other things over here. All right. Then we're going to measure up. I'm not sure that was in the frame. Sorry. Do it again. An inch, an inch, an inch, an inch, and then a 1/2 inch. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing here. Inch, 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 and then a 1/2 inch. And then up here. Inch, 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 inch. Now, the inch mark is on the right side of the number, the longer. So make sure you are getting the right one. And then you are just going to make it line. Obviously I was off here, so that's okay. I'll just use a couple more. And then the last one. So this is going, you can erase this. All right, so this is, you're gonna have to pick, this can go black to white. So we have, this right here is where your main color would go. So if you have red, you would color this in red. Then you're going to take this to white or a light pink. So this would be a light pink. And you're just going to use your red pencil. You're not going to collect all these variations of red or pink or dark red. Okay, so you will add a little bit of the red, and then you'll put a little bit of black on it. And then you will take it to black. Okay, so this one, you're going to actually blend two colors in. So let's take green. And what two colors make green? Blue and yellow. So this would be going blue and this would be going yellow. So you would add green, green, yellow. This would be yellow, yellow, green, which means you're going to be adding more yellow than green. Here would be more green than yellow. Same thing here. This is going to be green, green, blue, and then blue, blue, green, and then blue. And this is going to be yellow. So this one is going to be a secondary color scheme. This one is going to be a monochromatic color scheme because you're dealing with one color plus black plus white. Okay, you can also use black and white here if you would like. Now, down in this section, you're going to take colors, blend them together with baby oil. This is going to be your experimentation page. And you can do more than one of these if you're wanting to see how the colors are going to work when blending. All right, I will be coming around and talking to you more about this per table, doing more demos one-on-one. I think that's probably the best way to do this. But I will be doing it today, tomorrow, and Monday. Just to make sure that I answer all questions and everything. So, color wheel, I'm not sure how many people remember, but your primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. those are the colors that make up every color in the world. All right, this is your basic color wheel. So if you mix red and yellow together, you get orange. If you mix blue and yellow together, you get green. If you mix red and blue together, you get purple. So that's the secondary colors. For the intermediate or tertiary, that's where you mix primary and secondary. So that's going to be red, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, green, blue, green, blue, purple, or blue, violet, and this is going to be red, purple, or red, violet. And then you can move on to like red, red, orange. That should be red, orange, orange, red, red, orange. I mean, it can go and keep going. You can also have warm colors versus cool colors. This side would be your cool colors. This side would be the warm colors. It would be divided like right there. Yellow, green, and red, purple can go either way depending on how much yellow. So if you have yellow, yellow, green, that's going to be going more towards the warm. If you have yellow, green, green, that is going to go more towards the cool because it has more green in it. Same thing with here. If you have red, red, purple, that's more warm. But if you have red, purple, purple, that is going towards more cool. Now also you will have to be careful with anything that is across from each other on the color wheel. These are called complements. They work the best because they are more vibrant together, depending on the intensity. But when we get to painting, they do not mix well together. They turn into mud. So, okay. So when we did the blending, we started with green and then we went to yellow, went to blue. This is an analogous color scheme. So we'll get more into different color schemes when we start doing painting, but this is what we're going to be doing with the color pencils before you actually start putting color pencils onto your actual ribbon project. Okay?